We out here, man. We on the block. Yeah, go ahead and go to the park. Y'all good?
Tomorrow, I can go to the park.
Let's roll. We out here on the block with it. Hey, we got the party tomorrow, man. We got the party tomorrow. Yeah, same thing last week with the big SWAT and everything. You know what I'm saying? When you see us turn up, come through. You dig? What's up with you, man? It is your boy West Coast. We out here, man. On the block with it, walking around with the kids, man. My day is finally over today, so I can actually go live. Yeah, man, I'm out here. Hold up. What's going on with Facebook? Stop it. I'm in the middle of the street. All right, here we go. Yeah, you can go down the hill. Hold up real quick. There we go. All right, there we go. All right, so, man, hey, man, if you haven't already, make sure you guys hit that star button, hit that share button. Hey, don't leave him. What's up with you, my guy? You need to inbox me, man. Hit my inbox. If you need anything from, hey, man, don't tell me what you need in the show. Tell me in your inbox, because then we can set up, you know what I'm talking about? We can talk about it. If you need it, inbox me. You feel me? Those who need, inbox. What is this? My wife got more stuff. What's up with you, Tommy? Appreciate you, my guy Tommy with the stars. Shout out my boy Tommy Weaver with the stars. My boy Tommy, don't forget, you hit them star button. You already know what it is, man. Hey, man. Say, I love all these colleges that y'all love my daughter and y'all want my daughter, but unfortunately, say, fam, if it ain't Pac-12, if it ain't Ivy League, we not doing it, man. You know what I'm saying? That's just where we at with it. So California Lutheran, we appreciate you, but it's gonna be Ixnay on the Opixnay. You know what I'm saying? We appreciate you, but we gonna decline that one. My boy says he's ready for a week. I heard that, man. Hey, if you haven't already, hit that share button, hit that star button. We're gonna talk about a couple things while I check my mail and watch these kids. What's up with you, Miss Angela? Got a bill from Spectrum. I don't need no cable. What else we got up in here? More bills. Don't need that. This looks bogus as hell, right? You know this is bogus. You know this is somebody trying to sell my wife something. When they gonna tell me they gonna put it on the exactly bogus. Bogus. Trying to get her a credit card. We don't need it. All right, what else we got up in here? Hold up, man. Hold up. Give me 2 seconds. Hey, while I'm doing my mail, y'all need to be hitting that star button and that share button. We all got something we could be doing right now. Hit that star button, hit that share button. You dig? All right, let me run this stuff back to the house, and then I'm gonna come back. So, hey, he says, why Pac-12? I mean, when I meant by Pac-12 was Stanford or Cal. You know what I'm saying? She already got accepted in the Cal. She got accepted in the Cal. She actually got accepted in the into Cal as a junior. So we've already known last year that she met the criteria to get into Cal. But what I mean by Pac-12 is, you know what I'm saying, I was talking about Stanford or Cal. You know, that's the type of school we're trying to get into. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, it ain't nothing about, you know what I'm saying, for these education, especially for a female, like my daughter don't play no sports. She's just smart. You know what I'm saying? So she got to have a resume. She got to have a school on her resume that competes. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? So when I tell her, I always tell her that, you know, when you interview for jobs and stuff, and not even just for jobs, that a lot of us don't understand that, you know, a lot of the major decisions about your life are going to be made with you not even in the room. So you're going to have some good your reputation and your resume going to be good, because just think about that. That's a true statement too, that some of the biggest decisions about your life are going to be made with you in the lobby room, and somebody else is going to be making those decisions about it. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, we want to get her we want to make sure she gets in a school that when people see that school, when she's interviewing, you feel me, it fights for her, and it gives her an opportunity, a leg up. You feel me? He says, bro, you ready? I heard that. He says, we struggling. He says, we are struggling in school, stated, gotcha, when you time. He says, we are struggling. School started, gotcha, when time get better though. Okay, I don't know what you're talking about, my guy. I don't know what you're talking about. But yo, whatever. I mean, appreciate you. If you're showing love, appreciate you. If you're not showing love, appreciate you for watching either way. We back live on Instagram. Y'all know I got banned on Instagram for 30 days for some music. You know what I'm saying? So I had to leave that alone. I had to stop messing with that. But I'm back out here. We was never banned on Instagram. Or I'm on YouTube or Facebook. So we always been live on there. But yo, man, just to talk about it real quick, man, if you haven't already, make sure you hit that share button. Make sure you hit that star button. As always, top star giver will go home with something. And, you know, if you send over 3,000 stars, you will be going home with your own RTB. That is Run the Damn Ball hat. You feel me? So, yo, man, this show right here, I'm going to talk about a whole bunch of stuff. We're going to be real precise. We're gonna talk about one or two subjects. We're gonna be real precise, and then we're gonna move on. We're gonna get the hell up out of here. You feel me? So right now, this is what we're talking about. We're talking about the defensive line, and since the Dallas Cowboys, we are clear to see that the Cowboys are not gonna be bringing in anybody else to help us on the defensive line. What are some things that we could actually do until your defensive line improves? And I'm gonna tell you guys this right now. What is something that the Dallas Cowboys have the most of? I'm gonna tell you what we have the most of right now is linebackers. We actually have more good linebackers than we do have defensive linemen. I mean defensive like tackles. When I say defensive linemen, let me scoot these a little close, so it don't seem like I'm like yelling and screaming at y'all. What's up, Sneaker King? Showing us how it's done on Instagram. Hey, listen, hold up real quick. When I got unblocked today, I was so happy. I called my boy Sneaker King like 5 times, blowing his phone up. You know what I'm saying? All right, here we go. That's better. That's better. So, yo, this is what I'm thinking the Cowboys can do. This is just an idea. Now, you guys know that I'm not necessarily against the 3-4. I'm not against the 3-4. I'm just against the implementation of the 3-4 and over Zoom or over not with enough time with the wrong personnel. You know what I'm saying? But the Cowboys are basically a 4-3 base defense. Now, in a 4-3 base defense, you need to have more what? You need to have more defensive tackles, because you're going to have more defensive tackles on the field than you are going to have linebackers. Now, for the Cowboys, we're in a weird situation where we have so many linebackers, and to be honest with you, I would love to see Jalen Smith, LVE, Micah Parsons, and freaking Cox or Neal on the field all at the same time. And guess what? The only formation that you can really preclude, that will preclude you to be able to do that successfully, is a 3-4, because in a 3-4 base defense, you have only 3 D tackles and you have 4 linebackers. Now, I'm not asking for the Cowboys to do this for the remaining of the season, but, you know, I'm going to be honest with you, under the premise that you currently have more linebackers healthy and are playing good than you have defensive tackles, it actually might make some sense. Because if you're asking yourself right now, because on a 4-3 base defense, you're going to have 4 good defensive tackles. I don't know if we have 4 good defensive tackles right now. I don't know if we have that. And I would actually be under the assumption that we don't have that. Cowboys don't have 4. We don't have 4 defensive tackles right now. I mean, we have 4 guys that play defensive tackle, but we don't have 4 guys that you would be like, name me 4 defensive tackles that are better than Jalen Smith, LVE, Micah Parsons, and Jabril Cox or Keanu Neal. There's not 3 defensive tackles, to be honest with you. But I actually think if you do that, you know, for week 1, 2, and at least until Neville Gallimore get back, you got to do it till Neville Gallimore gets back. So, I mean, I think that's also part of the reason why you saw Micah Parsons standing over the center in this past game. You know what I'm saying? Because the Cowboys are trying up new things. And this is just something, I'm not saying this is, you know, going to the 3-4 base has to be our base defense going forward. No, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying this is a Band-Aid that could get us through it. Now, the Cowboys everybody out there has played in some type of 3-4 or 4-3 base defense. So they understand the difference. The 4-3 is more about the defensive line than it is the linebackers. Because right now, the strongest unit right now on your defense is your linebackers. Hey, you guys, we're 500 stars away from hitting our goal, our first goal, 500 stars away from hitting our first goal. You know what I'm saying? Like, the strength of your defense, like the linebacker room right now is like the wide receiver room. Like, it's thick in a mug. Like, you could actually get an injury at the linebacker room and be okay. You could actually get a starter. You could have an injury at your starting position of your linebacker room and still be okay. There's only 2 positions on our team that were like that. That's the wide receiver room and the linebacker room. Now, there are idiots out there that so badly want to cut Jalen or trade Jalen. And I'm thinking in my head, like, do you guys understand that a linebacker room, you're going to have 3 to 4 linebackers playing every game. So just because Micah Parsons is balls to the wall, that doesn't mean that there's not a defense in football that only has 1 linebacker. You still need at least 4 to run the base defense. You need 3 to run the base. Now, what I think these linebackers are going to do, I think it's going to be like the Golden State Warriors, man. I think it's going to be substitution every 15 minutes. Not every 15 minutes. I really meant to say like every 15 plays, because that's what Golden State was doing. Like, Golden State was substituting like every 3 minutes. And to be honest with you, if this past game was any indication of that, I think that's what it's going to be. I think you're going to see a lot of like wholesale substitutions on the linebacker parts. Now, typically the Cowboys was doing those wholesale switches with the defensive line. Like, you would see the whole defensive line run in, the whole defense around, a whole nother defensive line run out. That's what you would typically see in Dallas. But now I think you're going to see that with the linebackers. I think you're going to see that with the linebackers. Why? Because it's your strongest position. And I'm going to keep it real. These linebackers low-key going to have to play some defensive tackle. So it's like, if you're going to have one of these linebackers really up in the line of scrimmage attacking, you want Micah Parsons doing that, or would you rather Jalen Smith doing that? Because honestly, I just want Micah Parsons on the ball. I don't really want to give him any assignments but ball. That's it. Because if you allow him to do that, then he's going to be Micah Parsons. And I'm going to tell you this right now. Any defensive player, I'm going to tell you this right now. Defense ain't like offense. We don't like thinking. We just like reacting. See ball, go get ball. Offense, they got whole schemes, and if he's in cover 2, you got to do this. If he's in cover 3, you got to do that. Hell nah. Defense, see ball, go hit ball. That's what we want to do. That's what we want to do on defense. So, I mean, I just think, the Dallas Cowboys with the strength, since the linebackers are your strength, use your linebackers more. Like, that's why I think it's important that you keep all these linebackers, because you're going to use them all. Like, Jabril Cox is really good in coverage, right? So is Micah Parsons really good in coverage. Imagine if you're in cover 2, right? In cover 2, that means your corners are off. They're not on the wide receiver. Imagine if they say hike, right? And as soon as they say hike, instead of your corner coming out, both your linebackers just fly out. You know what I'm saying? And they cover the seam, they cover the out routes. And guess what? Your corners are now sitting back, technically looking like safeties. So it's different things you can do with your linebackers. But like I said, that doesn't preclude, you know what I'm saying? I think since the Cowboys, since this is your strength, since the linebacker room is your strength, you got to use it, man. Like, you got to use it. My boy says Tim Parsons on the hunt. Let him do him. Yep. I mean, that's my thoughts. Keep it simple for Parsons. Like, don't be taxing him the first game of the season to be understanding all these things. Nah, man. See ball, go get ball. Like, show us why we drafted you 12th overall. And you're going to see that by what? Him getting after the damn football, man. Now, I'm going to be honest with you guys. I like Jabril Cox. I've liked what I've seen. But I'm going to be honest with you. Before I can give a real assessment against him, I got to see him against, like, at least the same talent that Micah Parsons was playing against. Because even Micah Parsons was playing against the ones. Jabril wasn't playing against ones. He was playing against 2s at best. But generally, 3s and 4s. Go play. You know what I'm saying? So hopefully this week, I mean, there ain't no ones playing this week, but I got to see Jabril play, do that same thing against some real comp. You know what I'm saying? Before I can even really put him in the mix. Right now, my 4 linebackers is Jalen, LVE, Parsons, and Neal. Hootie's gonna start at defensive tackle, probably. Damn, I was so juiced up on linebackers. I got to think about that for a minute. Well, Gallimore was supposed to, but it's probably gonna be Carlos Watkins and Bohannon. You know what I'm saying? Because this is the thing that you guys don't, Jabril Cox, the reason why he was drafted in the 4th round is because he had a very bad grade on his tackling abilities. Like, I know we all think he went to LSU for 4 years, but that's not true. That boy only went to LSU for a year. And part of the reason why he wasn't a first-year LSU kid is because, man, his tackling was horrible. Now, they said, you know what I'm saying, people, I believe his tackling has gotten better, but at the same time, the level of competition he was playing against preseason is not the level of competition he's going to be playing against on next Thursday. So, for me, it's hard to believe that the Cowboys are going to run Jabril Cox out there week 1. Like, I'm almost quick to say that Jabril Cox probably won't even play week 1 unless it's in some type of like special teams role. Because that's just real talk, man. Like, the fact, and also you got to think like this. When have they mixed Jabril Cox in there with the ones? Not at all. Hey, Kyron, bring me a water, please. So for me, it's hard for me to believe that he just gets that jump. I don't think he gets that call. Do we make the team? Hell yeah, he gonna make the team. You know what I'm saying? And think about this, right? This is Kyron. What's up with my water, Papa?
1 second.
What you mean 1 second? No. Let me get my water, and then they can get some other water. 1 second. You better get on out of here. But think about this, right? Even when we thought that remember back in the days when everybody loved Jalen? Hey, you guys, we're 1,100 stars away from hitting our goal. We're 1,100 stars away from hitting our first goal, man. 1,100 stars away from hitting that first goal. Hey, you guys remember when we first drafted LVE and LVE and Jalen, and we brought this dudes to the Cowboys, and everybody thought that instantly meant that was the end of Sean Lee? Sean Lee never left. Like, he never left. Sean Lee retired on his own. And then remember, we always kept Joe Thomas also. Like, even when we had Jalen Smith and LV, when we thought that remember when y'all used to love them, they used to be our favorite players, buy their jerseys. Now y'all don't like them as much. But remember them days, we still had Sean Lee. We never got rid of Sean Lee. And we still had a guy named who? Joe Thomas. So if you really think about it, the Cowboys have always played a 4 linebacker rotation. Because before it was this one, it was LVE, Jalen Smith, Joe Thomas, and Sean Lee. You feel me? So that's why I don't think anything is going to change. And people will be like, yeah, but they're not going to just let Jalen Smith do this. Like, bro, listen to me. Don't talk to me about, it'd be so funny because the same folks that hate Jalen Smith be all on Sean Lee's crotch. And Sean Lee had 127 tackles in 3 years. He only played 1 full season, bruh. So that's why I get irritated when people want to bring up other folks' money. Like, look, if the Cowboys didn't think that Sean Lee was stealing money from him, why would they think Jalen Smith is? And Jalen Smith ain't never missed a game, and he has a way better. And people be like, oh, yeah, but did you see? Stop it. I don't want to hear it. Like, they played Sean Lee 3 times, $10 million and plus. And Sean Lee 3 times in a row gave them 11 games. And they never cut him, never restructured him. Never. Look at the block, man. All these damn kids. I love it. I love it. Like, I'm just keeping it real. Y'all never once thought Sean Lee was stealing. Never thought that y'all never even, and think about this, even when we drafted Sean Lee, Jalen Smith, some of y'all still didn't believe Sean Lee was going, and he didn't. We drafted Sean Lee. I mean, we drafted Jalen Smith and LVE, and never got rid of Sean Lee. Never. If it's his bike, give it to him. If it's his bike, give it to him. Nobody should have to beg for their stuff. If it's his, give it to him. You know what I'm saying? And we gotta have rules in the hood. You know how it be. We ain't even in the hood though. You still gotta have rules. Hey, shout out to my boy, rest in heaven. You feel me? My boy Chief, real goddamn Cowboy fan, man. I don't drink, but I'm gonna pour out a little water for you. You've been gone for a little over a year now, man. But today your birthday, so salute to you. And I pray for your kids, man. Dez and Destiny. You know what I'm talking about? You feel me? Salute to my dog. Got the hard hitter banging for you today. Hey, it's too late. Go in the house. Start getting in the bathtub. Go. Start getting in the bathtub. Go. If you live in 462, you need to go get your bud in that bathtub. He says, I like Smith. Great kid. I like him too. He says, I thought we would have cut Lee 3 years ago. Bro, that's not what we do, man. Like, fans be asking for this stuff that we just don't do. Like, I'm going to be honest with you. As much as I was saying we should trade for Gallup, we should trade Gallup. What was I been telling you guys? The Cowboys aren't going to trade Michael Gallup. You don't know why? Because that's not what we do, man. That's not what we do. Like, when was the last time we traded an offensive player for anything? Bro, I can't remember. When was the last time we traded a defensive starter for anything? I can't remember. Like, I could see us trading for a player before I see us trading one of our players. We just don't do that. Like, I can't remember the last time the Cowboys traded a starter away. Can anybody remember when that was? The last time we traded a starter away for anything. Like, I don't remember, bruh. I can't remember. Like, y'all know I'm pretty good with this stuff, but I can't remember. Like, I can't even remember the last time the Cowboys traded like a backup. Like, when was the last time we traded a backup? Like, a backup that y'all knew. When was the last time we did that? Like, never. Some people be like, we're gonna do this, we're gonna do that. I'm like, bro, Cowboys ain't gonna do that. There go me wife.
What you doing?
Ryan Switzer wasn't a starter. And if I'm not mistaken, yeah, Ryan Switzer wasn't no starter. He was a backup, though. We didn't trade Jeff Heath. Yeah, I think Ryan Switzer would be the closest. If we're just looking for a name, Ryan Switzer would be the closest. Yeah, he'd be the closest. You feel me? Hey, you guys, we are 1,100 stars away from hitting our goal. 1,100 stars away from hitting our goal. My boy said Austin. What's up with you, Jessica? What's up with you, little baby? And what's up with you, Tyrone Church? Yeah, that's not what we do. So it's like, you know, even though we may, you know, it might sound good, man, what's going to end up happening with Michael Gallup is the same thing that happens with every player that's on a one-year deal in Dallas. They play out their deal, and we lose them to free agency, and the Cowboys hope and pray they get a compensatory pick the next year. My boy said the last significant trade was Antonio Bryant. Man, that was easily, so that had to have been before Dez, so that is what, like 98? Was that 1998? That was before Des, so that was 1998. So yeah, we might find some smaller players, but starter wise player, I think the last starter we traded was probably Herschel Walker, to be honest with you. What's up, Carla? Appreciate you. Hey, Carla, you gonna be in Dallas September 25th? I'd love to invite you out to my event. Come meet Jalen Smith, your boy West Coast. We're gonna have a good time. Yeah, I think so, man. So like, that's why I'm not really paying attention to all these little trade talks and all this other stuff, and because even if it do make sense, Cowboys just we don't run their business like that. And I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I'm gonna actually all y'all folks who got like older grandparents or grandmas and stuff like that. For all y'all folks who got older people in your life, I want to ask you a question: how often do they change? We didn't trade Ron Leary. All right. Like, how often do they change? Never. 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 They don't ever change. My grandmother till to this day, anytime she see me buy something nice, she be like, why you buy that? You can't even afford toilet paper. I'm like, Grandma, I am not the same West Coast from 15 years ago. You know what I'm saying? He says, where the event going to be? The event's going to be in Arlington, Texas. Arlington, Texas. If you want to come out, we're going to be in Arlington, Texas. I'll be with my boy Jalen Smith, September 25th. September 25th. I will be in Arlington, Texas with my boy Jalen Smith. What's up, everybody on Instagram? Hey, man, if you're looking for palette content, remember I got my other page. I got my live back. So if you're looking for palette content, you can also follow me on my palette page called Palette Man. If you're looking for a source of income, hit my inboxes. I'll let you know where it is. But hey, man, I'm about to get out of here. I will be live later on today. Not later on today. I'll be live later on tomorrow. And then I will be live on Sunday. You know what I'm saying? What up with you, Terrence? Appreciate you for the stars. I will be live Sunday for the game. You know what I'm saying? Tomorrow is my son's birthday, so I'll probably do a live in the morning, and then that'll be it. And then Sunday, we will be live all day, just like it's supposed to be, just like it's a game. I told y'all I'm sick and tired of these damn preseason games. Not necessarily sick and tired of the preseason games because it's football. I love football. But I'm sick and tired of how y'all view these preseason games. You know what I'm saying? So I'm definitely ready for them to be over, but I'm still going to cover it. I'm still going to do my job. You know what I'm saying? Elbert said Ron Leary lost in free agents for more money, and Leo Collins had already replaced him at guard. Yes. Well, that's not actually true. He did leave in free agency, but Leo Collins was, at the time, Leo Collins had only played guard for 1 year, and then they moved him to tackle. My bad, y'all. I thought that was one of my kids. I was going to say, why are my kids outside? And I just specifically told them to go take their bath. But that's somebody else's black, beautiful babies. What up, Jack? What's up with you, Jackie? Hey, somebody got some quick questions, man? Hey, we 900 stars away from hitting our goal. 900 stars away from hitting our goal. Hey, somebody asked me a question, man. Somebody asked me a question. You feel me? I got a 1,000-star answer in me. Somebody give it to me. Somebody hit me that question. He says, what happened to Miles Austin? I don't even know, man. Can it be really about 2021, please? I don't even know. Miles Austin dated Kim Kardashian. His career kind of went down the drain. You know what I'm saying? See, he dated Kim Kardashian post billions. I mean pre-billions. You know what I'm saying? You need to date Kim now. You know what I'm saying? Like dating Kim back then, you was just dating her body. You know what I'm saying? Now you date Kim, you get $1 billion. You know what I'm saying? Life is all about timing. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, his career went down the crapper after Kim. I remember too. She was sitting. I remember at a practice once. She was all the way at the top, her and her sisters, and I knew then it was over for Miles. You think Zeke will be rushing title? Hey, this is what I'm gonna do, y'all. Hey, I'm gonna give you guys my opinion, and then I'm gonna give y'all the answer. Do I think Zeke is gonna have the rushing title this year? No. Do I care if he does? No. I'm gonna tell you guys, I don't care about yards as much as I care about touchdowns. Will Zeke have more rushing touchdowns than all other running backs? He freaking should. He freaking should. I think Saquon Barkley's probably going to have the rushing title this year. You want to know why? Because he was injured last year. And I believe that when players get injured, teams feel more indebted to them when they come back. You know what I'm saying? So I believe that Saquon Barkley's probably going to. You know what I'm saying? But guess what? It doesn't matter. Like if Zeke doesn't hold the rushing record, it doesn't matter. You know what I'm saying? Zeke needs to get to, like, we have different goals than the Giants. You know what I'm saying? Saquon Barkley, I think he's going to get the rushing title because he's trying to prove to the NFL that he's healthy. And I think he's going to do the same thing Adrian Peterson did. Like, you know what I'm saying? I think he's going to do the same. I think he's just going to run crazy. But this is the thing. I don't think Zeke needs to focus on a rushing title. I think Zeke needs to focus on having more touchdowns. I want Zeke to be in that conversation of top 5 touchdowns in the NFL, regardless if it's wide receiver or running back. That's the conversation I want Zeke to be in. That Christian McCaffrey conversation of touchdowns. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's where I need Zeke, because that's where Zeke's going to be the most effective to us. Yards, I'm not tripping so much. You know what I'm saying? What up with you, David? But I'll tell you this. If Zeke can get 89 yards times 17, what is that? What is 89 times 17? Can anybody tell me what's 89 plus 17? Honestly, I don't even care about the backup quarterback no more, because Dak is they say Dak is 100% healthy, so I care about my backup quarterback when I hear about Dak is hurt or injured again. I'm very hypocritical when it comes to backup quarterbacks. Like, I'm all nervous and scared about him. I actually care about him when my quarterback is not healthy. But when my quarterback is healthy and I know he's healthy and I feel like he's healthy, I don't really care about my backup quarterback. You know what I'm saying? I'm very hypocritical when it comes to backup quarterbacks. Like, I just don't care about him. You know what I'm saying? 1,513 yards, that's what Zeke had, because he averaged 89 yards a season. He averaged 89 yards a game for his career. So if Zeke can give me that, he's going to have 1,513 yards. And if he can get 1 touchdown a game, that's 21 touchdowns. 15. Hey, my guy, the party's tomorrow. My kids are having my son's party again tomorrow. Because I have my son Kyron, my son TJ had his party last Sunday. And then I got 2 sons. They literally, one's the 16th and one's the 28th. So we having y'all hooked us up with the slide guy, to be honest with you. No, yeah, we've been using him forever. So yeah, tomorrow the slide's gonna be, as soon as you see the slide, she can come over.
Perfect. I'm gonna be heading out actually early in the morning. I'm headed to Houston in the morning, boss.
Okay, well shoot.
A little job, so
I heard
appreciate that. I'll definitely.
Yeah, man, they'll be with us all day. You know how we do it.
And I actually had a question. Do you work for Dallas, boss?
I don't work for the Cowboys. I do independent streams for them though.
Oh, okay.
Somebody here's a Cowboy fan though. Who's a Cowboy fan?
Jess is a Cowboy fan, and we're actually going to be going to Dallas. I'm actually going to be getting a job in Dallas.
Okay.
So, I don't know. He said something about you knowing about Dallas. So
I mean, Dallas is like my second home. What part of Dallas you go? So you relocating out there or just doing some work out there?
Sure, I actually find out tomorrow.
Okay.
But yeah, I'm actually probably going to be relocating for a position out there.
Bro, you need to holler at me, because I got hotel plugs, Airbnb plugs, freaking everything you could think of.
Hell yeah. Well, if you're busy, I'll let you get back to work.
Yeah. I'll holler at you though. I hope you get it.
Boss, thank you.
Yep. All right, pajamas. I'll see you tomorrow. Hello. He's so cute. Leonardo, what up with you? How you doing? So yeah, 1,513 yards. 1,513 yards. That's what I see. That's what Dak should have. I mean, Zeke should have 1,513 yards. Everybody call his daughter pajamas, because she always, like, she plays in her pajamas every day. So that's what they call her around there. Their little daughter, they call her pajamas. Like I ain't never seen her in regular clothes.
Ava!
Swim party tomorrow, y'all come through.
Okay.
It's turn up time. You know how we do. You know what I'm saying? The whole block invited. All right, my boy said he need them plugs. Holla at me, man. Swim party tomorrow, come through. Where we at? We at the crib, man. I'm at the house, man. It's a bunch of kids that's live in my house, so when we have parties, we just make it big enough for the whole neighborhood. Because they're going to see them big old slides, and they're going to want to come through. You know what I'm talking about? He says, what do you think about 1,500 yards for yards for Zeke? Most TDs, league. Dak throws for 450 yards, and we go deep. Jackie, I'm going to tell you this right now. I am not a guy who does predictions. I hate predictions. I feel like if the Lord gave me the ability to predict, I would use those powers for evil. I'm keeping it real. I'd be predicting lottery numbers left and right. I'm just keeping it real with you. God would not give that power to me. You know what I'm saying? So since he didn't give me that power, I don't do those types of things. But I will say this, Jackie. I feel like if you had those stats in 4 months, you'd be in the playoffs. That's all I'm saying. Like, I don't do predictions because the Lord knew that if he gave me the ability to predict the future, that I would just, like, honestly, I would use the force for evil. Like, I know I would be. It would be hard for me to be a Christian, love the Lord, and do all the things that Jesus wanted me to do, and knowing that I can just predict the future it'd just be hard for me to do that. He said he not gonna put you in nothing you can't handle. The Lord knew I couldn't handle that, so he ain't give me that power. I don't know no projections. I don't know no predictions. You know what I'm saying? But I'm really, really good at telling you what I see right now. He says, Dak, no, even though we want him to. He said, I feel that, G. But I like those numbers. And I'm going to tell you this right here. With those numbers right there, you know who's going to be the MVP of the league? Dak Prescott. Because I'm going to tell you this right now. The last time that Zeke was the best player on this team and led this team, you know who got the offensive player of the year? Freaking Dak Prescott. You know what I'm saying? And that's okay. That's okay. Because running the damn ball, we understand that it's a dirty job, but somebody has to do it. I'm just keeping it real right now. If Zeke is the best player on our team, you know who's going to get all the awards? Dak. Because you want to know why? Because when Zeke is the best person on this team, Dak looks like he looks like Jesus, man. And I ain't talking about Jesus on the cross. I'm talking about Jesus when he was at the Last Supper and he was like, ooh. He was mixing it up. You know what I'm saying? He looked like that Jesus. You know what I'm saying? He got all his homies around him like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what's up, you know what I'm saying? He looked like Jesus out here. Dak is a totally different dog, man, when Zeke is out here doing his thing, man. It's all good, man. Let Zeke do all the heavy lifting. And Dak can just go out there, throw 24 passes and be 80%. You know what I'm saying? That type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? That type of stuff. If you feel what I'm saying, you feel what I'm saying. You feel me? Like, you know what I mean? You know, every time you see Jesus at the Last Supper, he be chilled. You know, he be chilled out, like, you know what I'm saying? I ain't talking about Jesus on the cross. He gonna be that other one. But I'm just, that's just how the world works. If Zeke is the dog, if they allow him to be the dog, Dak is going to throw 25 passes a game. He's going to complete 80 of them, and he's going to look like Jose Cristo. You know what I'm saying? You're going to hear stuff like, is Dak Prescott statistically the great? You know what I'm saying? You're going to start hearing stuff like that. Like, think about this. The last time they led with Zeke, freaking Dak only threw 4 interceptions. You want to know why? Because he never threw the ball. Like, remember those days when Zeke was really the dog of this team? They used to call Dak a dink and dunk quarterback. You want to know why? Because he didn't have to throw the ball. They'd be like, bro, well, you guys don't even throw the ball deep. I'm like, mama, why do we have to? I'm like, why do I have to? Like, why do I have to? I don't have to. Like, throwing the ball deep is for entertainment. And it's for making up something that you've lost. If I don't have to do it, why am I do it? You know what I'm saying? Why I'm going to do it? Hey, if you're watching my content right now for pallet content and for pallet talk, I do that on my other live page called Pallet Man, Pallet Man. If you want to switch up, make sure you give that page a like. This is my Cowboys content. I always talk about those Dallas Cowboys at least twice a day, and I talk about those pallets at least once a day, man. So, you know, if you're looking for pallet content and you're on here, never fear, because your boy West Coast is here. I do got them pallets, 909-703-0267. You already know my slogan. I can put you in the game. You just got to hustle the rest. I ain't going to do everything, but I'll do most of it. You know what I'm saying? All you got to do is come down and holler at my boy. I'm in San Bernardino, California. You know what I'm saying? Right here in sunny California. It ain't sunny right now. It's kind of dark, but don't trip because I got lights. So hit me. West Coast Palace, 909-703-0267. And don't be texting me on no, what's up, West Coast? I just wanted to reach out to you and say hi. No, no, no. Hit me on some pallets. You know what I'm saying? He said, my boy said we smoking. I mean, shoot, I always be smoking. But I'm going to tell you this, I ain't smoking on live no more. You want to know why? Because I officially work for Walt Disney now, because Facebook is subleased, not subleased, but it's partially owned by them boys. They got a large stake in Walt Disney, and them boys be tripping. So no, sir, we won't be doing that much often. But if you want to get some, you can hit me in my inbox. You can definitely hit me in my inbox. I got some right now. I got some lemonade cookies, and I got some purple Urkel. You feel me? I got some purple Urkel, and I got some lemonade cookies. So if you're serious, inbox me right now. Hey, y'all, we 400 stars away from hitting our goal. 400 stars away from hitting our goal. He says, hey, yo, I need another invite to the private room. Heads up, never look down. Oh, yeah, I got you. All right, for sure. Hit me, man. The regular season, hey, man, y'all know y'all want to be smoking good. Had that victory cigar for Thursday. So y'all better put your orders in now, you feel me? Because y'all know I'm going to be chiefing good on my live. Y'all be chiefing that bammer trying to get excited about the Cowboys, and you can't even get excited because your weed bad. You feel me? And I don't want to hear none of that, oh, my homeboy got it from Cali. Your boy ain't got no nothing. He getting it from down the road, putting it in a California bag. Stop it right now. All right, I'm out of here, man. We talking about a bunch of random stuff now. I asked y'all for some questions. Y'all didn't give me no questions. He says, all right, anybody got a last question? Last question, I'm up out of here. Unless it's a dumb question, then I'm going to answer another one. Last question, I'm up out of here. YouTube, what you got for me, baby? Nothing. Okay, I can dig it. How do you feel about the Dallas Cowboys defense improvement compared to last? I haven't seen them play like this. Listen. I can't answer that question based off preseason and training camp. Can't do it. Because see, the last year's defense didn't have preseason, nor did they have a real training camp. So it would be unfair for me to be like, oh yeah, this defense is godly. And ask me week 4. What Deion Sanders say about the Dallas Cowboys? If it's something good, praise God. If it ain't, Deion, shut up. You know what I'm talking about? I hope it was something good, though. How much you love them Cowboys? Well, I'm walking around in the middle of the street with 3 phones on a tripod. You feel me? That's how much I love the Cowboys. What the hell Deion say? What do you think our record's going to be? I don't even know. Yeah, I know I told y'all God didn't give me that ability. True. You think we should trade Gallup for the Patriots? Listen to me, y'all. Can I tell y'all something real quick? Unless the Patriots are on crack, unless Bill Belichick is currently a crack user, and I'm not talking about weed, I'm not talking about cigarettes, I'm talking about real crack cocaine, man. Unless they on some real crack cocaine, and I hope my feed don't get taken down for this. Let's stay on some real crack cocaine, bruh. Ain't nobody about to trade no all-world corner for no goddamn Michael Gallup. You know what I'm saying? Like you on some real crack cocaine if you thinking somebody gonna do that. Where in the world do you think Michael Gallup is worth Stephon Gilmore? Like, do you honestly think the Cowboys would be interested in a corner that's as good as Michael Gallup? Oh, Deion Sanders said listen, this is what Deion Sanders needs to do. Deion Sanders needs to focus on winning more games at Jackson State and let us focus on winning more games over here. I'm going to tell you, old players always trying to stick their nose in something because they feel like they ain't got enough respect. I'm going to tell you this right now. Deion, focus on winning more games, because if you don't win more games, ain't nobody going to give a damn about Coach Prime and all that other stuff. They're going to fire you like they fired everybody else's coach. So it was cool that you was Coach Prime and all the notoriety you brought to HBC, but that got to turn into wins, baby. You feel me? If I'm not mistaken, I think you won as many games as we did last year. So shut your face. And I don't care about all that other stuff. We talking about right now. Like, oh my mama, for real. Like, old players always sticking their nose in stuff. Just shut up and go mind your business. Get your pension and close your mouth. Like, I can't stand, like, and most of these old players be jealous of this new money that these young players is making, fam. They do be. They be jealous. Deion like, man, he getting 37 for, man, I got 37 for 2 years. He getting it for 1 year. Like, they be butting their nose, like, for real. Like, this is my thing. This is my message to all the old players. If it ain't encouraging, if it's not encouraging, shut up talking about these young boys on the internet when you can just pick up the phone and call them. Because I'm going to tell you this right now. I don't give a damn who you are, how many yards you got, and what color jacket you got on. Bro, ain't no young bull going to be listening to you talk crap to them on the internet. You feel me? Ain't nobody respecting that. If you really want to make some change with these young kids, pick the phone up. Like, I hate these older players. They want to talk crap about these players, but they don't want to invest no time in them, though. And this is the thing that pisses me off. When they was young players, they was mad at the older players for doing the exact same thing now that they're doing right now, currently. Like, oh my mama, if it ain't encouraging, shut up. I don't want to hear it. Like, shut up. I don't want to hear it. Like, my big homie would never be airing me out on the internet. Like, you know what I'm saying? I wouldn't respect my big homie if he aired me out on the internet. Now when you can pick up the phone and call me, you know what I'm saying? That ain't real. That ain't real, bro. Ain't nobody gonna respect that. And that's why these young balls don't be having respect for these older players. That's why they don't be caring. Because they be like, bro, y'all ain't trying to connect with us. Y'all trying to just speak on us in the media. You're quick to say something to somebody in the media, but ain't gonna say nothing, ain't gonna hit them on the phone. That's all I gotta say, you feel me? Straight like that, too. Straight like that. Stop, you older players. Stop doing the very thing you got mad at older players to doing to you. You feel me? What up, Andrew? Hey, I'm out of here, man. We was 1,400 stars away from hitting our goal tonight. We had 2,600 stars. Y'all know the goal for every show is to get to at least 10,000 stars. We didn't get there. But if you want to help us get to our goal of 1,400, you can hit that star button. I'm about to get up out of here. You feel me? Make sure y'all tune in tomorrow. I'm going to do a show tomorrow, and then I'm going to do a couple shows on Sunday, man. He says, I know that we have two corners that actually look to take the ball away, just not knock it down. We also have a safety now that we have the same mindset we didn't have last year also. LV back, shot screen, more screenshots and defense and better. And Jalen Smith going to be that dog. Appreciate you, my boy. Says, don't get some like that. Stars up for life. You heard it. Like, for real, if it ain't positive, man, keep your mouth closed. They don't want to hear that. They don't want to hear it. You feel me? But hey, man, I'm out of here, man. You already know what it is. Never look down because the stars up. I'll see you tomorrow. Peace.